First of all, the AV8003 takes the stylistic cues from our reference lineup, so it looks absolutely fantastic. It's got a beautiful curved front panel. All the logos are on the top, so the front panel is clean as can be. And of course, because it's a Marantz, it sounds excellent. It has all the features that you'd come to expect: HDMI 1.3, Dolby True HD, DTS HD Master Audio, scaling, THX, Odyssey, all those wonderful features. But I think one of the most unique features is its networking capabilities. Now, networking isn't new. There's been manufacturers that have had streaming photos and streaming music on their pieces for a while, but no one's addressing streaming video. The fact is, customers are putting content on their PCs or their NAS drives, but they have no way to get that content, specifically that video content, into their home theater. And now with our new AV8003, we have a digital media player built in, and we can stream movies or photos and music, but now more importantly, video content from their PC or their NAS drive right to their AV8003 into their theater in high resolution and high definition. It's just a fabulous product.
Rosie System 36 is our largest and most ambitious AV switching and home automation.
And this is part of the what it's all about?
All that you're seeing here is basically an array of 27 1080p televisions controlling by 9 different sources, so we can basically take any of those 9 sources and switch into any single or any group of displays.
Second big announcement is the iPhone integration, correct, for the controls. Explain how it works.
Basically what we have is an application that we've developed that allows us to control our platform. Again, it's programmed through the Blueprint software, and so anything that's in the booth here I can control using the iPhone, and I can do that in a couple of different ways. I can use the arrows to move around and control devices. I can bring up specific devices for a specific device. I can bring up different controls. I can also utilize Apple's gestures and gyro functions, so that basically if I hold this button here in the middle down and move left or right, up or down, I can switch channels, I can move volume up and down, so I can just use its gestures functionality to be able to do that.
Renovia is taking a platform that we have already developed with our existing traditionally wired systems. We've taken that same communication capability, but we've taken away the home run wiring aspect of it for the retrofit market. We put it on power line. The sources that we have that we can work with are, for instance, we have a 3 output 160 gig or 500 gig server called the M3. We have iPod docks. We also have dual AM/FM built into the source hub, and it's Sirius ready. Everything plugs into a little single rack unit source hub. That hub simply plugs into an AC outlet adjacent to it. Once it's plugged into the outlet, all of the digital audio and metadata travels through the home plug technology across the existing AC line.
Now, for the end user, you control all that information once it's all hooked up through these handy little wall pads.
That's right.
For retrofit market, a lot of people don't want to cut holes in the walls and run more wires that way. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you can do to solve that issue?
Possibly. We have now a little handheld version of that wall pad. So where I'm able here to go in and I can search through my entire music library by virtue of our NuvoNet technology. I have all that at my capability. I can do the same thing now in a little handheld remote that allows me to say, okay, I want to go into the menu. I've got that same library right here at my disposal. Choose whatever I want from that library, and there it is.
We've got several products this year, starting with probably our sexiest product is our battery-operated switch and dimmer. Using our Z-Wave-based system, we can actually tie that device to anywhere up to 5 other devices, turn that device on and off, and if it's a dimmer, we can dim that. We've got a new retrofit solution, and that's our dimmers and switches. Don't require a neutral for installation. So go to the wall box, take out what I've got today. I don't have a neutral in the box. Don't worry. Buy these products. It'll wire up. It'll work fine. We offer that in a switch, a dimmer, and accessories that match with those for your 3-way and 4-way applications. Well, more on the control side of the system, we've got 2 new products. One being the serial interface programming module. And that product allows us to simply walk around, because it's portable, it's battery operated, and add our devices to the network. So let's say I've got a brand new install. I want to add a switch, a dimmer, receptacles throughout the home. I can go around this, add this to the network, to this programming module, come back, wherever my control panel is. This could be a third party. Doesn't have to be a Cooper control panel. Could be HEI, could be Crestron, could be an AMX. I simply connect that using RS-232 serial interface and our ASCII command string. You can start to write scripts to our networks. We've come out with a new box that allows us to tie in through the internet to your home. So that's for an installation. An installer walk in, set up his network, the product ships with software, he just ties it to the cable DSL router, sets it up an IP address, and now he can configure all the system from there or remotely. He can also now do a service model maybe, where he can also go in there and configure. For instance, let's have a party scene tonight. I want to include the outside lights in my landscaping. I don't have a button for that in the kitchen as I walk outside. Guess what? Call your installer. He dials into your network securely, changes that party scene. You walk up to that button on the wall, push it, it's done.